Today's video is sponsored by our good friends at Famous Faces and Funnies, located in Melbourne, Florida. Check us out on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter on the link below, as well as Docking Bay 94, located in Boca Raton, Florida. Check us out on comicsandgames.com. And Iain's Display Accessory, the best figure stands for your iconic Kenner Star Wars and Hasbro GIJoe figures, as well as modern figures, shipping nationwide, and EGS expert grading services, the GenX preferred place to get your comics graded and encased. Welcome to another fun and informative episode of Codename New to Bureau 2. Hi, I'm your presenter, Shabu Are You. Well, longtime followers of this channel, it's no secret that I love Iain's Display Accessories. I mean, I've been supporting them since day one, and I'm not just saying that because I'm supporting them. It's because they are, in fact, the best action figure stands I have seen, and that's out on the market today, and why it is imperative for you to also discover this for yourself. Despite this being the third video that I've allocated for Iain's Displays, it goes without saying, I don't want you guys to think that it's just limited to Star Wars or GIJoe. No, Iain covers all the Gen X faves. I mean, he has stands for boxes, stands for Ghostbusters, the Kenner version, and also for Masters of the Universe. And what I like about his stands is, if you saw that, the circumference of it is so small that you could put it in the tactical battle platform. As you saw, I had Duke and all of them. It doesn't take up much space. And the way you'll see later how the actual peg, it's actually gradual. So it's not this like one fixed and you're trying to wedge it in. At the very end, it's a little narrower than as it stoops down. So depending on, a lot of people break their the heels on GIJoes especially. But with Iain's Displays, that problem is non-existent just because it gradually goes into place, even with delicate 80s plastic. And I'm just showing off right here, to be honest with you. But Iain, as you see, and look at this Crimson Guard laying down on the job. Today being NFL draft, that guy ain't getting picked, But all over the retro room, I have Iain's Displays. Yes, if you saw the Ninja Force Scarlet was on a regular peg, and there's a reason for that. Ninja Force in general is best to use the old school pegs. And so I thought, since Iain was kind enough to send me 2 sets of display stands, I just wanted to just a simple show you what I do and how I because you see I've gotten a whole bunch of new figures like the Supreme Snake Cobra Commander, and I thought it'd be a good opportunity, but I'm showing you the tips of these and how you just kind of have to line them up. And I like that option that he has 3 pegs, if you see, because some Black Fury series or some female characters, they might not be the quote-unquote standard peg. So with Iain's Displays, the technology of having a gradual kind of slope versus just one constant level throughout makes a world of a difference. And I was actually using his 3 3/4" stands as placeholders, and then I had to call Iain. He was like, "Oh, no problem, buddy." And sure enough, within 2 days, since he lives a couple towns down, I was able to get 10 new figure stands. And again, I'm just showing you why, for all your Gen X franchises, anything, Iain's Display is the best. And part of this hobby is referring things that have worked good so others can also benefit from that without having to go through all the homework and trial and errors. So that's the only reason why I highlight certain products that I myself discovered, and then I just reach out to the people. Hey, I really like your product. I'd like to promote your product. And that's how these sponsorships usually start. But it's me being a fan first. And I want to clearly understand that. And, I think even with Black Series, I didn't do Marvel Legends or any of the Marvel characters because I don't have too many, but they work just as well. I mean, I do have Black Widow and stuff like that, but again, these figure stands look, they're black, clear. You get them in colors. They're just the perfect size for displaying. And also the fact that it being clear, and I know that in this hobby, a lot of people are into taking photography or kind of like using their action figures, and I think that's amazing. Well, having a clear figure stand makes that a lot easier to hide the fact that your action figures are on stands. So that's another plus with Iain, clear stands. And I'll share this. I've known Iain for probably about almost 4 years now, and I discovered it by accident. Actually, I was actually on eBay looking at some stands, and I noticed the seller location was a couple towns over from mine, and I was like, hey, wait a second. So I just messaged the guy, and that's how we began dialogue. At that time, he was just selling primarily using eBay, but now he's grown so much that he was even invited on the floor during Star Wars Celebration in Orlando and Chicago before. He sure would have been invited if they had one this year. And with Ray, she doesn't need a stand, so we're going to leave that. But I just wanted to show, and the reason why I put tack on some of them is just because I have cats. So just to add another step, and if any of these fall, it's like a domino effect. So that's why I do that. And then, we just did the statue recap, and there is my Elvira section. So here we go. This is how it all started with Star Wars. And and G.I. Joe. I was looking for stands that, you see the bottom that prevented any heel breaks. And you guys know a lot of G.I. Joe figures are susceptible to this. So this was the primary reason. And again, I only trust Iain's display stands because of that gradual progression on the bottom where, if it, as soon as it gets tight, there's a little bit of a gap on some of them. Like here we put Flint. So you see there's a little bit gap, and that's what you want to see. You don't want a complete fit. And also, like I said, Iain also has stands for Masters of the Universe, and we all know what a pain in the ass getting MOTU figures to stand up. So if I haven't, but I need to ask him for a few. Remember, Iain's display stands. Not only I'm recommending as a fan as well as a friend. So give them a try, and I'm sure you'll be happy. Thanks for watching. Have a good day.